No.
That's the second incident.
Yeah, it was the second one.
She swung on you for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So I'm just saying, after like situation after situation of me trying to help somebody, but everybody acting like I done did something to her. Huh?
The gas station still up or the Domino's?
It looks like the gas station. People do get shot at this stuff. Stop sign. Not just,
I'm trying to go.
But yeah, so let's just run this down in numerical order. Just the recent. Just not everything, just the recent. First. Everything all good. You telling me you trying to get away, you want to move.
Y'all looking at houses.
I put my house up for sale. That's why I put my house up for sale. So we could move. Then I see you. I stop by your mom's house. Your mom run out, get this shit out my yard, shoot him. Like, the fuck? We was just talking about getting married the other day. Now your mom running out talking about shoot me and you grabbing a stick trying to hit. Like, the fuck is going on? Next situation. I ain't even talked to you for a hot little minute after that one. My cousin come to me like, something happened to the child. Like, yeah, Chassity and the baby was in a wreck and all this other shit. I go over trying to see what the fuck is going on. I knock on the door. Don't nobody come to the door. I'm walking back to my car. A nigga run out with a gun at me. Then, after the fact, after talking to the man, he tells me the only reason he was running out there with a gun at me is because she said I came to kidnap the child that I didn't even know she had. And like, the fuck, I wasn't trying to do shit to the child. I took care of you when you wasn't even trying to take care of your own motherfucking child. Right.
You overdosing and shit.
But now everybody like, I'm the one on drugs. I'm the one did something to her. And like every time, like, you saw her today drive by, like, but I'm stalking her. You done had a whole child for 5 months and I didn't even know. How the fuck am I stalking you? I see you at the park. I wave at you. You speed off. Like, it's a problem. And this is before I knew the child was there when this nigga, like, that was, you know, I didn't know that was even a part of the situation. Like, but after, like, yeah, nigga run out like, I'm trying to kidnap a child that I didn't even know you had, that I've been trying to help you get, that I done bought shit for like the last year and a half, after you lost the child, and then you get the child, you put me on block, have another motherfucker come to say it's something wrong, something happened, I'm trying to check on you and your child, and a nigga run out at me with a gun. And you still trying to act like I did something to you. Wouldn't you say I'm the victim?
I said this. That's also what I mean. If you do go be Brandon, I would say crime of passion. Like, you're losing your fucking mind. This is like, you know what I'm saying? You're a victim.
I say it ain't worth
that's
it.
That's fucked up.
I say it's not worth it. Like, you know, like, your child called me daddy. Like, I really tried to treat that girl like she is my daughter. Have I not? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then for you to make it sound like I'm trying to do something to a child? To have a nigga running at me with a gun? And I've been trying to help you get this child back the whole goddamn time? Shit. Bitch, if you answered your goddamn phone, the child wouldn't have been gone to begin with. Like, they were willing to leave the child with me, but she wouldn't answer the phone, respond to a text. Then all after the fact, she was driving by with EB, then finally show up like, where my daughter at? Like, shit, I thought you had her. It's like damn near 3 months later. What do you mean, where's she at? Shit, I ain't seen you in like 3 months. Where the fuck you been?
Shit, DHS done came over here about 4 times before. What?
Yeah. Only reason they can't get a little girl to me is because she ain't my biological child. So the fuck, bitch, how is you a victim of shit? It seems like you caused a lot of problems. A man almost died in front of your child, all because of you. Like, it's not like I was at her door with a gun. I'm walking back to my car and a nigga with a gun is running at me, like, when I'm outside of the fence of the apartments. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
At that point, yeah, wouldn't you grab your gun? Like, Like, that's not you trying to do something to somebody. That's like, there is a stranger running at me with a gun.
Right.
With no explanation of why he is running at me with a gun. Which that part just really rained on the parade of me being happy the child is alive and proud she got her back, knowing she been had her back and she was in the house, and that's why this nigga ran out with a gun at me.
Back to piss mode.
Right. How can you not feel some type of way when the little girl done said to you, when you try to tell your daughter, you know, be not your daddy. Ugh. She put her hands on her hips like, how you gonna tell me who my daddy is? I know I know who my daddy is. I know who take care of me. Knowing I ain't seen the little girl in over a year, the only time I get to see her is like when you video chat or something, or see a picture or a video. And then you just stop talking to me out of nowhere. I didn't know the reason why is you already got your child back, so fuck me. Shit, Cheyden got a new daddy. Fuck you, Brandon. You just the nigga that bought the shit in my motherfucking apartment for my child. Ugh. Fuck you. Ugh. I ain't even got no child back. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, I'm hearing, like, the child might be dead, this, that, and the other. I finally called DHS trying to see what's going on. They tell me the little girl is up for adoption. I literally tried to adopt the child. I'm contacting you about, I don't know what happened. You ain't even got to explain, but I'm trying to adopt your child. I'm going to get her back for you. You don't even reply back that you been had your child back. The fuck? I've really been thinking the little girl could possibly be dead for like the last 3-4 months.
Shit, we started thinking about, okay, who else could adopt it? Oh, why would DHS say this? What the fuck?
Right. Like, that's fucked up, really.
Monica Shaw, who she with? Because she lied and covered up. No, what the fuck?
No, she wasn't lying. Chastity
just saying. Yeah, but you already had her.
She already had her the whole time. I'm trying to figure out what happened and where her child is, because people telling me, like, her child.
Everything.
I got a screen, like, I can screenshot last week. Somebody told me report the little girl missing.
I seen it on your post.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Like 2-3 days before I see her, like, running the Chastity car. So, like, this whole time, it ain't have to be no kind of, like, nothing. No kind of emotional trauma. None of this.
You could have shut me up.
And then here's the thing. All I wanted for you to do was get your child back. That's all I wanted. At this point, shit, you done did way too much for me to, like, trust you. And apparently it's more and more. It ain't even like shit. What I thought it was is scratching the surface.
Man.
Like, apparently you have been part of, like, the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Apparently it's all her.
It's all her.
Like, what have you told people that people trying to shoot me and do stuff to me?
Everything and anything. To the point, you're the daddy and you're trying to kidnap the baby. You're trying to harm the baby. It goes everywhere. Cynthia did text
not just her, everybody, and I'm not even gonna include you, like going by there, like giving hope in this bitch, and she done did all this. The more and more come out, like the fuck, bitch, the fuck. Like, yeah, I meant well by that bitch. Yeah, I call that girl my daughter, and I treated her like my daughter, and I plan to do shit for her like she was my daughter. Like, I ain't even know the shit was worth all that till like some other shit happened, but still, the whole plan was for her.
Hey, like I said, you got better chances than me. I said, I'm for your goal. Shit.
Like, she with her mama, so.
But I didn't know this shit.
We didn't, yeah.
We didn't, whatever. Man, that's so fucked up. That's fucked up. That's heartless ass shit.
And then my cousin, like, go to the cemetery. She dead. I'm like, I really love this child like she my daughter. And y'all motherfuckers got me thinking this child dead. And that's after the fact she was already with her mom.
Hello?
Yeah, I need to vote a Jen at this point.
Can I get a cup of ice? You said 25 cents. And then
Half pint of Seagram's gin.
half pint Seagram's gin.
And a pack of pom-poms.
And a pack of pom-poms. Good on cigarettes.
Yeah.
The store's about to close. Gas lights back on. Would you like to switch cars? Especially since I'll drive yours or whatever.
Okay.
Relax.
But at this point, like, it's so much, like, it's like, that's probably why she ain't talking, because it's beyond explainable at this point.
Bitch, there ain't no explaining.
And then somebody actually trying to forgive you and do right.
But what you could do, you don't gotta explain shit. At least shut me up. I got my baby.
Take a pom-pom?
Yeah.
And then,
And Dr. Pepper.
and a Dr. Pepper.
Dan bottle.
Bottle. Like, I'm up at night, worried, crying about a child that you already got.
Researching.
$7.75.
My mama researching, trying to see that the girl die.
You need cash back in there, you can do.
I got the idea. And like, simple shit. Like, you could just been like, she okay. But you done had bullshit going on for months on end.
With the baby being there.
Yeah. And like, it ain't like I don't be seeing you at night driving around and you been and had a child. When you driving 80 miles an hour going down my street hitting speed bumps, you been done had a child? Well, it was already known she had a child at that point. I already seen the child at that point. But you riding past my house at 80 miles an hour, but I'm stalking you.
One more cup of ice?
You see what I'm saying? Ain't
How much
that?
was it?
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
Something. Yeah, but I'm the bad guy, right? Shit, you don't get up and do shit. I'm the one who feeds your child. I was about to take her to McDonald's when the motherfucking police was coming in and you started that bullshit.
Fucking McDonald's, my nigga. You was about to goddamn give her the world. Nigga.
She
Like,
wanted McDonald's. That's why we was going to McDonald's.
Saying,
It's
like,
okay.
The whole world, my nigga. But what? EB? Everybody else knows, but what?
And then it took EB to tell me, like,
After you almost lost a life.
yeah, like, she been had the little girl back. She said you was coming over there to take her. I'm like, she told me, like, she didn't even know she was getting her back. Like, she had to go to court. And, yeah, like, then that's even some more shit. When I called DHS trying to check on the child, and I finally talked to the caseworker, she tell me I ain't got shit to do with the case, so therefore she can't tell me nothing. I'm like, so you
It's already closed, probably.
yeah, but here's the thing. She acting like, well, don't come by my apartment because, you know, I'm trying to get my child back, and like,
I already had her.
yeah. And then here's the thing, I ain't never did nothing to your child. I done did more to help your child than you did, bitch.
Make your house look like it's ready for the child.
Till the police kicked her out. I was trying to give her the house. I made a contract to give her the house. I told her just make it decorated and make it hospitable. She was like, I ain't got the money. I was like, just go to Lowe's and charge whatever you want. Here's the card. Okay then. But I'm the bad guy. When your sister kicked you out and you was about to go and stay at a motherfucking meth house with your 2-year-old, who was the one to be like, hell no? We about to get a room and shit, we gonna figure it out after that. And I'm just your friend. I'm not even trying to be with you. We wasn't even fucking nothing at this point. I'm your friend. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm your friend.
These are facts.
And it's the week after we found her OD.
These are facts.
But I'm the bad guy. When you in the hospital and your kidneys fucked up, and I took your child to your mama's house, your child
After hunting her down.
After
on a chicken run.
Okay. We finally find your mama's house. Your mama come out on the porch, didn't even come out and look at her granddaughter.
Say, Flash.
Yeah. Chassity ain't welcome over here, and that little girl ain't welcome over here either. But now all of a sudden, your mama like shoot me? After I asked your daughter to get married. Not because your daughter, fuck that. Your daughter is a bad person at this point from what I'm seeing.
And Vicky kept saying, your brother know. Your brother, or saying
about
my daddy. I said, daddy told me to go, no, your brother. So you already cracked out, left out, whatever fuck, out your motherfucking mind.
And she said she already talked to your daddy before we came over there, and he said not to take the little girl over there. So why did you even send us over here on this bullshit?
That was like the 3rd time, nigga.
Right.
Daddy, you just do it. Goddamn. Where the fuck is it?
Then remember when they said go pick her up from Carla's house, and Carla had a whole fit like,
I don't know who you is.
And then she was like, this the 3rd person trying to get this little girl today.
Hello,
the fuck?
World. Hello, world.
What do Chassity got going on? Like,
we just dropped her off.
Right.
How is she the 3rd?
How am I the 3rd nigga trying to come pick up her child?
We just dropped her off within an hour time frame.
And let's not get on the fact, the little girl don't even talk to her mama, she talked to me. The last day I saw the little girl, she told me, B, I want to stay with you. I said, Princess, you're not going nowhere no matter what happened with me and your mama. You know I'm going to look out for you and I'm going to look out for her. Then you get the little girl and you just totally block me and act like I done did some shit to you. That's some cold shit. And damn near got somebody shot. Cause like it's not that I didn't come up to her house with no gun. I came up to her house to check on her and to check on the child. I'm like, shit, what's that, like damn near 50, 60 feet away, like going to my car. A nigga run out with a gun, like, yeah, I'm gonna reach in my car and get my gun. The fuck is going on? Like, I don't know who he is. He just came running out your apartment with a gun. Then 5 months later, I talked to him. He tell me the only reason he ran out with the gun because she said that I was going to do something to the child that I didn't even know she had back. Till I see the child 5 months later while I'm at the stoplight.
This is actually might be a good spot.
Yeah, that'd be
for me to leave my car.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta say, that's rather fucked up, right?
It's heartless, Brandon.
I guess I was doing the damn yeah. And at this point, I'm still trying to be helpful with her.
Okay. If you want to roll up or anything for we yours?
I got air conditioning, so.
Okay.
Do it in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What is this feeling? That's an air conditioner, Brandon.
But you can see how it is fucked up for, yeah. And then this, like, her name still come up, like, but clearly
People are still
agitating the situation.
confused on the situation.
And still, like, I done did
Ain't
something.
y'all married? Ain't that your baby? Brandon, just go get it. That's yours.
Pretty much. When this man done called me talking about, do she got AIDS and did she give another nigga AIDS? And
Like you still been fucking with her.
and I ain't talked to her in months. Like,
Nigga, this is after I saw you at her apartment.
no, that was before. That was the next week after. Like, yeah.
Then he texts her. Do you got it?
No, the other way around.
That's what I'm saying. So you text me about
No, he called. He
or
texted,
whatever.
He called. Yeah.
He called after her apartment incident.
No, before.
Oh shit.
That was the week before. So even more like, nigga, you just called me talking about, did my ex-girlfriend give you AIDS? Am I her husband? Is that my child? And then you were running out of her apartment with a gun. Okay. Huh.
Turn your lights on. Get the inside light on.
Yeah. I'm just saying, ain't that a lot? And clearly you could have just said something. But it was like you wanted to cause a problem.
You wanted to continue a problem that you caused.
Mm-hmm. And the only reason you really went to jail is because you lied about
You caused a problem.
You lied about somebody beating you that didn't even hit you, but you scratched them and bit them. And then, like, basically the police got to take pictures of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one with, okay. I didn't report nothing. So apparently the state picked up the case. Like, I didn't make no report on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saying that part. Okay. But yeah, like, so I'm still like, I hadn't even talked to the police. Like, they just let me out the police car.
You
know what
didn't
I'm
go
saying?
nowhere.
They
Put you in there for your own safety.
Like, they didn't even explain.
They put you in there for your own safety.
But
You
here's the
wigging
thing.
out there, sir.
Ain't nobody even explained to me what the fuck happened at my own house.
They didn't know it was your house.
They didn't know it was my house. Shit, you know me.
Yeah,
I made this very clear.
Well, DHS did, since they came back and said, ain't this where she lived?
Okay. Like, this is Chassity's last known residence. Her child wants her mama back. I don't know where she at. Here's her phone number. Let me call her right now. Maybe she's just not answering for me. You want to call her? Well, we can leave the little girl with you. She just got to say something. 3 months later, she pop up like, where my baby? Huh?
With Evie.
No.
I thought you said
No. She said she drove by. I don't even know if he was in the car. But I guess she was like driving by my house in the 3 months she was gone. You know what I'm saying? Then, when she do finally come back and actually speak to me with Tasheaunna, she come with Tasheaunna like,
where my baby?
where my baby? And like Tasheaunna like, give her back, like, huh?
Give her back.
Like, yeah, like, what the fuck?
Don't y'all, if that's the case, shouldn't the law be with y'all too?
Right.
If it's like that, what?
Like, so again.
Okay then.
Like, either way it goes, it seems like you planned on abandoning your child either way. Because you thought you left your child with me, but your child was with DHS. But you didn't plan on doing shit for your motherfucking child the whole goddamn time. Right? If you riding around with EB and you think your child with me, but your child really with DHS, because I've been trying to call and text you and tell you, yeah. And then I'm sure that made it sound like to people like something happened with the child. From what you said, nothing happened with the child, right? DHS don't come and try to bring your child back the next day if something happened to your child, right? Okay. So what lies has this woman told to have people bagging her up on some bullshit?
There's abundance.
Like, at every opportunity you could do something right, she did what's wrong, from what I've seen.
She'll deny the right.
Like shit.
Did you get your gin? Okay.
Yeah.
Sip that shit.
I made one good point to the police. I was in the kitchen painting when she started this bullshit.
I'm pretty sure Cheyden told him too. Beat paint. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Beat it up. Okay.
Cheyden came in and like, yeah, she just woke up and she was like, she hungry. And Chassity was still like half asleep. And
oh, Lord. I bet when you were outside with the police and Chassity was doing whatever the fuck she was doing, wilding out with the police, I could hear Cheyden, no, mommy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Correct her, like, put them on, and like, oh, shit. I can see her, mama, what the fuck? No, mommy.
And then I was still in the back of the police car when Cheyden left. Chastity, Daddy there, and Carla was there when DHS took her. And then, yeah, after they put Chastity in the police car and let me out, I walked her daddy around the house and helped her helped him get all her stuff out the house. Then he was like, "This it?" I was like, "Nah, you gotta get Cheyden stuff."
I remember.
And it was two walk-in closets full of stuff and a whole corner full of stuff.
I remember I was with you, and I think I called him or whatever, and I was like, "Hey, I got the phones. Chastity's out or something." Like, I don't got nothing to do with that. You tell her. Well, how can I tell her if she? I think I was with you.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want no parts. Well, she's out. I saw her when he be at house, and like, you know what I'm saying.
And then,
I heard him. No. Well, no, it was Al. She had shit at Al's house, and he was gonna put outside. Somehow, whatever. I called. When I talked to and I was like, "Which one? Well, I can take it. I'll bring it to you. I'll pack it up." You remember that shit? Ain't no. He didn't want this shit.
When she moved from my house, I'm the one who moved her shit. And let's just be for real. I've been doing stuff for this little girl since she done been born for me to think I'm her daddy.
Before born, you first one to find out she was pregnant.
I'm the only reason she kept her. Chastity was like, I don't know if I can do it. I'm like, friend, we just friends.
We're gonna work this out.
Yeah, I'm like, I think this is what you need. It'll slow you down. This is what you probably...
So usually supposed to. It
did for a while.
It did for me.
At least from what I saw, but according to everybody else, that was not the case. But from what I saw, it looked like it did for a while. At least she ain't get arrested no more until that day. You know what I'm saying?
That we know of.
Yeah, because apparently sometimes these things don't get reported.
In and out.
Mm-hmm. But how can you steady be like somebody doing something to you or even did something to you? And you know what I'm saying? In these situations that you caused all of them.
How dare you?
Right.
Lie on me and say I can do something towards the child.
When I'm trying to help you get the child.
Fuck that.
Like,
towards the child. Bitch,
my
when it's all
dog.
said and done, I still might wig out on you, but I wouldn't dare lift a hand to the baby. You know what I'm saying? I still might. I don't know how I might react once I find out everything or whatever. I don't know.
I'm like, what way can this go positive at this point?
For you. But the baby, I wouldn't dare. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that in my heart of hearts for you. You wouldn't dare harm that child. If you knew Cheyden was in there, you wouldn't have wigged out or whatever and the gun's drawn and you never would have pulled that trigger. You wouldn't have pulled it. You might have grabbed your shit and said, nigga, calm the fuck down. But you might not have pulled the trigger.
It would be like a whole lot more conversation before things got to where it went.
That kind of shit. If you knew the baby was in there. That kind of shit. You wouldn't dare cause any kind of drama to Cheyden's life. And in my heart of hearts, I truly, truly fucking believe it. You're fucked up. You're fucked up in the head and the heart. But in my heart of hearts, I don't see you doing that. To the strength of, I trust you with my children. Shopping sprees to dropping my son off. real fuck shit. In my heart of hearts, I don't see you ever. You know what I'm saying? Chassity, you fucked up. You gonna tell me the baby was in there the whole time? Laughed, giggled. You let this nigga go right back.
And the fact that she told him that I was gonna do something to the child, that's why he ran out with the gun.
He already on high alert.
Yeah, and I'm like, I didn't even, for one.
Check this out. That's my question. I'm glad you keep bringing this up. So Cuz told you to go over there.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't know you were coming?
I would say no. No, hold on. She did.
Oh.
Because I did come over there the day before. And I would say I even text.
And said I'm coming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she had him there purposely.
Yeah.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Because I told you I came over there the other day and told her, like, another dude, I talked to him. I was like, dude, I don't want no drama. I don't know who you are. I ain't never seen you before. But just man to man. If you hadn't seen your child in a year and a half, wouldn't you want to go and speak with a baby mama about what's going on? And he just stepped off to the side. And I was like, she ain't say nothing. She just stood there and looked at me. But I talked to her the day before this. And I was like, Chassity, I got about, it was like between about $15,000, $17,000. I was like, you want to move, you don't move. Tell me where you want to go. You can get a hotel room for a couple days, and I'm going to give you enough money to buy a house. I told her that shit the day before. But, like, there was somebody over there, and she was already acting funny. Like, she listened to what I had.
Okay, I
look like her. But like, but she listened to what I had to say, but still, like, she acting like she can't talk and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think I did talk to my cousin in between there, and yeah, he was like, well, she like, he talking about her and Cheyden was in a wreck, and like something happened to the baby, and like the baby at UAMS, and
your phone did.
Yeah.
Can I sip your gin? You want to sip the mic? Can you buy another water? Oh no, you killed that water.
Yeah, so then.
So what we doing, Brandy? You want to switch? I drive.
Maybe we can switch.
Yeah. Thank you. Cause the way I'm feeling is, if you're behind the wheel, yeah. Happy birthday. But I just wish we had a present.
Which I was going to get, but like clearly it seems like it'll be an incident if I even try to get the girl a birthday present. Because I did contact Carla. I even contact Gail. I told both of them. I've been working for the last 3 months on building a park that I was gonna name after Cheyden. I ain't even been going to work. I just been working on this park.
Carla, you see this shit?
Carla parked there every goddamn day.
You just drove past. And look, she drove past twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first time she passed, we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, then she stopped at the church.
Then it might have been 15.
Mm-hmm.
I would say enough time to run the Chassity. Came back
Mm-hmm.
and said, I'm about to go drop this mail off at the church and make sure they still there. And it went, sat there for a minute, and I was like, is a mailbox even there? And then she pulled off, and then within 5 minutes, there go Chassity.
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure.
But I text Chassity like, okay. I even told her exactly what I was gonna buy the little girl. Exactly. I was like, I'm gonna get her like the truck and the tractor because I know she like that, and I'm gonna get her a girly gift too. I'm gonna get her a Minnie Mouse something or something. You know, I'm gonna get her 2 different gifts.
That might actually work for your benefit.
So I asked her like, where do you want me to drop it off? You want me to drop it off at Carla's, Courtney's, your dad's? No reply. Then, like, the day after that, I see her at the park. I pull up beside her and wave. She just look at me and then speed off. That's when I contacted Gail. I already had contacted Carla before that because I be seeing Carla. Like, I just didn't want it to be weird. I just walk up to you and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But people steady acting like I done did something to somebody I done did somebody wrong. And like, the fuck? Like, this bitch has really fucked my life up. Before I started helping her, I had a job. I got fired, like, being at the stoplight with her.
You had 8 cars.
I had an Escalade get totaled. I had an Infinity get totaled. I really want to blame Ty driving my truck through a building on Chassity somehow, some way. And people still want to come at me like I did something to her. I called and apologized to this bitch after the umpteen list of things. Why the fuck is the police even in my house after you start an argument? They didn't knock on the door or nothing. They are already in my house.
SWAT team, whatever fuck. A group.
Already got the block, like 12 cars got the whole block.
Like they heard gunshots.
Yeah. It is an argument. Didn't nobody even get punched, hit, nothing. Nothing.
Hello?
And still, can't nobody, the police nor her, even explain how the fuck that shit happened. Why were y'all even in my house?
Immediately.
And the only person that gave me an explanation was Oliver. And she said, I called them. I'm like, I did not call them. If I am arguing with a person, when did I stop the argument to call
I saw
y'all?
you that day. You still had paint on you.
Right. Because I was
You
in the
said,
back.
look, where's the
I was in the back of the police car for like an hour.
You showed me marks on you.
Yeah. I was in the back of the police car for an hour. Hands behind my back. The police is in my house with her for an hour. And then they telling me they gonna take me to jail and I'm be there for 2 months because I can't see the judge because of Corona.
It was Corona time.
Yeah. They said if
That was another thing. I was like, how the fuck? Jimmy just got arrested around that time or whatever. How did she get to see a judge? And Jimmy didn't wait.
And then she got out of jail at like 5:30 on Sunday at 5:30 in the morning. And they told me if they took me to jail, I'd be there for 2 months before I could see the judge. And you know, I'm riding for the bitch. Like, did these people really just come in here and kidnap your child? But it sounded like you had something to do with that the whole time. You was gonna start a fight with me and make it seem like I did something to you when they come to get your child that you already told them to come get.
I don't know if this helps. I'm sorry. I don't know why it clicked to me. The Ray did. I told you I saw the fire truck. A fire bag. Without a doubt. Fireman bag, duffel bag. About as long as John Reed's in the hallway. Sid said last night he works at the paper mill. Teresa, don't he got money? Telling...
That's what she told me at first.
Paper mill?
That's what she told me.
With the hours he got and the fluctuation, and he could come here and go there. Okay. I would say he's the suspect police. I don't fucking know. That's weird.
And then that's the other thing. The police officer that was in my house lives across the street.
I still haven't seen. I just recently saw the white lady. I was like, oh, that's the white lady. And you're like,
Well,
I heard this story. You're
he
like,
lived
yeah.
in the same house Ray live in now. Yeah.
No, wait. Say it again.
The police officer lived in the same house Ray live in now.
Used to live.
Yeah.
But now he's one house over.
No, yeah, I'll say he don't stay on that street. He stay by Toya. Like,
Then why does it say Ray's house, a black truck that backs in, is the police?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Really?
I don't know. The police used to stay in that same house Ray stayed in.
Yes, he did. I remember that.
That was the same one that came in the house first.
I remember
But
that.
there was already like other police outside.
That was around John Reed Freaking Fred time.
Yeah.
I remember that. Z Patricia time. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. So, you telling me?
And it was empty, and I was like, damn, somebody lives there now.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, damn if I know. Oh, guess so. And now it's just Ray.
And then, the day after the shit happened with Chassity, he moved a chick in and some kids moved in. When Chassity come back from rehab, they just moved all together. The same day Chassity came up, the next day it was a U-Haul at that
Can
truck
we say
at
who
that
this
house.
was? Do you know the name?
I don't know his name. I just know he a police officer. He drive a white BMW with a Razorback on it.
These Razorbacks.
Just like the one Stacy that on her apartment got. Same kind of car. Same car, same color.
The black one.
White one.
No, I mean, hers is black.
No, hers is white. They both
Is
white.
it?
I don't know what. They both white. Both white
I thought there's
BMWs.
always a black one up front.
She don't live there. Stacy ain't a broke bitch.
Do you know the black car I'm talking about?
I know the
Four-door?
car you talking about. I would say that.
That's not Stacy's.
No, that's the woman working at the gas station, I would say.
Chassity told me that was Stacy.
No. Oh, Stacy do have another little car she be driving, but yeah.
But that's not it.
I would say that's not it, though. She got a white BMW.
Okay. Have I seen a similar BMW?
Shit, I done pointed out the house the police officer lives, like, is right in between, whatchamacallit, Jody and Toya.
Yes, yeah.
And I say, like, shit, it looked like the police over there selling dope. Yeah, no? More than one time? Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's the same fella?
That's the same dude that walked in my house that used to stay across the street. In a police uniform with like 12 other officers outside my house. And who the fuck called y'all to my house? Then the police and her were in my house over an hour while I'm in the back of a police car. And
I would say it had to be there long enough for, you said Daddy and Tasheaunna?
yeah,
To make it?
Yeah, they were there like before Cheyden got to it.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So for that
Which
point,
that don't even make sense for like her calling EB and all these extra people when
I still got the text message.
your daddy and your sister was there when your daughter got to it.
You heard him go get that baby. The address didn't click. I'm like, what? I don't got a car. Oh my God.
In which that makes it even more crazy that Lacey calling me talking about why don't you go get your baby when like her daddy and her sister was there and that ain't even my child. Why is people trying to fuck with me about this damn child? Why is people trying to fuck with me about
Why y'all
Chassity?
say go get the baby, go get it, go get the baby, your baby, your baby, your baby. But ain't none of y'all say the baby was here. Ain't none of y'all siding with me. Ain't nobody vouching for me. Ain't nobody speaking good on me. Ain't nobody tell me the baby was alive. Y'all see my post. Y'all see me keep tagging her in the church and everybody fucking else.
Now, don't you think
Ain't none of them want to correct me on the book.
Now, don't you think I done called her, I done text her after
Oh, I'm
somebody
pretty
done
sure.
said the child dead
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
before I called DHS to be like,
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
because I gotta think about how I'm gonna phrase this with DHS. Like, I'm not trying to cause no problems. I'm not saying there is a problem. I'm just concerned because I hadn't spoken to the mother and I've heard things happen to the child and I don't know the location, the whereabouts of the child. Is it like, I know you probably can't tell me where the child is and everything, but can you tell me, like, at least she okay? She was like, hold on. She came back. She was like, Cheyden's up for adoption. And, sir, I know you told me you wasn't her biological father, but with what you told me, I think you can get custody. Contact the Jefferson County DHS. So the next day, I go to DHS. I wait in line. Shit. I don't know what it is about men, but they had me waiting for like an hour. Done skipped me like a couple times before I could talk to somebody. Then I talk to somebody. They tell me the same thing. She like, I'm happy you came in here. Like, most people don't come in here looking for children, let alone men come looking for, like, you know, they ex's child. Like,
They had to update themselves. Okay, if a possible father, what's the rules on this? What's the protocol for that?
but here's what they told me.
That's probably what took so long.
No, here's the thing. Here's what they told me both times. They was like, the child is in DHS custody, and nobody has came to get her. But it's like, no family tried to get her, and she is up for adoption. That's what they told me.
That was before Mother's Day.
That was after Mother's Day. That was after. That was after, like, the whole incident with EB. That's like a month or two after that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's even more fucked up. Like, you've been, like, first off, it's messed up with DHS. But I can understand, like, systems don't update. Maybe they made a mistake.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly. Then when I talk to, you know, the the caseworker, I'm probably really sounding crazy to her. But, like, yeah, like, I already talked to 2 other people with DHS that said the child was up for adoption. And you telling me, like, she far from up for adoption. Like, this got me like, what? Like, where is the child at? Like, huh? Like, I just talked to, like, so I had to call the folks and be like, they like, yeah, she up for adoption. Like, so what's this woman talking about? Because she said the child ain't up for adoption. Like, where is the little girl at?
So which one is it?
Exactly. Like, yeah. And Chassity still ain't said shit to this day. I did not know on life, on God, on everything I love. I did not know that little girl was for sure alive till I saw, till I was at the red light. And it's like damn near like 4-5 months later.
I asked you, what I asked you? Did you cry? Did I not say this?
And then, did you know?
Nigga, guess what? I would have cried. I found out Mr. Lynn was alive. I cried. I can imagine. I said, did you cry, Brandon?
And
I ain't even say, did you go be Brandon? I said, did you cry? So I know your heart is in this shit, Brandon.
And I hadn't seen this little girl in over a year.
Man, you thought that baby was dead. I can rebuke it in the name of Jesus, man. You got me fucked up.
And then, just on how things went the other day, when I just tried to speak to Chassity and she drove off like it was a problem, I didn't go over there. But you know, like, you ain't seen a child in a year, and then you see her right there and just have to keep driving.
Thank you, Jesus.
Because you don't want another problem.
Thank you, Lord.
Then, like, you happy. Like, at least she got the child back.
Thank
at
you,
least
Lord.
the child is alive.
Thank you, Lord.
Then the next day, like, not the next, like 2-3 days later. So, the child was in the house when she told me you was trying to kidnap. Huh? Like, dude, till 3 days ago, I didn't even know the child was alive. What do you mean? Like, I was trying to kidnap the child. Did I, like, first off, she told me she didn't have the child. And second off,
I thought the baby was dead.
Right.
And then C off, I thought the baby was dead.
Yeah, I added that. Like, someone, like.
And then back to Z, I thought the baby was dead.
Yeah. That's why I'm coming over there to see what's going on. And then you run out with a gun, and I like, dude, like, I'm already concerned in my feelings, like, what the fuck is going on? And then, like, some dude just run out like, with a gun.
You think it's okay to be here?
Yeah,
Right here?
you be on that side.
Hey, mama ain't gonna see.
But, yeah. So, at this point, like, shit, I feel like somebody owe me some shit. They owe me at least 3 vehicles, pain and suffering for worrying, and I done tried to be real. Bitch, I ain't even talked to you.
Pain, suffering, loss of wages.
Yeah.
All the above. And therapy, nigga.
Right.
Because this traumatized you for the next relationship, for the next love, for the next all the above.
Pretty fucking much.
Now I got a judgment on women. I can't trust shit. I'm traumatized. I got post-traumatic.
Like, I really love this child. Like, this is my own child. I did for this child like it's my child. And then, like, you find out you getting your child back. You block me.
Fuck that.
And
I found out the baby alive.
Then my cousin tell me the child dead. So I kind of seriously think you fucking my cousin.
Jesus.
Why would this nigga come to me with some bullshit about you talking about, yeah, your ex-girlfriend remind me of my first wife. Bitch, what you mean?
You was following Courtney.
Right. You thought Courtney was Chassity. Chassity married. She stay on Samora Road. Like, huh? You talking about her sister.
So is that because Chassity be driving a car, or now that's your next victim?
And just to be 100, me and Chassity didn't really start having issues again till he started popping up at my house with this shit.
And, yeah.
And then this nigga come to my house, offering me meth and shit like I do
Oh
meth.
my God.
Like, this, like, first off,
Oh my God.
the first time this shit happened, like, it's...
We both, man.
No, you wasn't there the first time.
Okay.
No,
You told me.
I was at home sleep. It's like 4 in the morning.
You told me.
He come knocking at the door, like, cuz. I come to the door. He already done went back to the car. He hitting the meth pipe. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Huh? Nigga, like, the other day, you didn't smoke cigarettes.
Nigga, we saw you smoking cigarettes.
Man, I told you, like, since when he smoked cigarettes?
Yeah, man, we was at 410. I was like, is that Kaka? You're like, yeah. We walked, said hi, and he was smoking a cigarette. You're like, I said, I'm ready to go.
And then this dude been coming over like damn near 6 months, talking about his wife left him, he can't see his kids. That's getting me in my feelings. I ain't seen, like, shit, I say she my daughter. I ain't seen my daughter in over a year. I can understand.
I don't know where the kids is at. I just want to know where the kids is at.
And I ain't researched none of his problem. I'm just going on what he say is his problem because he my cousin.
Oh, man, shit.
He my cousin, and I'm trying to listen at what he got going on. But shit, nigga, I'm going through shit myself. I was homeless like a month ago, and I don't even know where my kid is. Like, I'm just trying to be there for you too.
It's fucked up.
And then you tell me my kid dead. I don't know what the fuck you done told her mama, because it feels like you, like somebody done, like, huh?
And all the other little worker bees.
And then all these other people like Chassity on milk, Chassity doing this, Chassity
I seen her. You ain't see the baby? I saw her at Cherry Street with a white lady and this and that, this and that.
I saw Chastity baby with a white lady at the executive end. Like, what is y'all talking about?
Chastity just got a rehab.
Right.
She had executive end. I said, "See, you saw her? What? I just left there. I ain't see her cut."
Then I really try to move on with Dominique, and then they pull Chastity into the situation. Besides Chastity putting herself in the situation.
Popped up, right? Oh, shit. You're sitting on a good straw. I'm gonna crack my phone.
People coming at me every day like Chastity this, Cheyden that.
And a couple times I was there to witness it.
I got people calling me, people like the Dana shit. Like, yeah. Like,
And it coincides with
actual stuff that be
what
going
you
on.
see and what you hear, so it coincides with to make you believe it. Because even I was like, oh shit. Like, I was there to hear the bullshit and witness it too. Like, yeah, damn, oh shit. Like I said, I called it too. Hey, we're about to pull up. Do you want something from the gas station? Yeah, I see you right there. I see your car right there. You still flat out here or whatever? No, I'm good. Okay. I'm just running to get my beer. I'll be right there. Oh, y'all can't go. It's a problem. And then whoop, whoop. Pull over. Better say the car. Okay.
Okay, remember?
Here go the jump box, and here go this, and here go that with the charger. Okay.
Remember that day she called? She was like, "I'm hungry. Will you go and get me a double cheeseburger?"
In the morning.
Yeah. Then I'm like, I'm just gonna see if she gonna open the door because she done did this shit before. She called me to come over there, and then don't open the door. Like, she don't answer the phone, don't come to the door, but you called me to come over there.
Yep. That white thing is trash. I thought.
But yeah, like, so it really feels like you've been trying to set me up this whole time. I've been trying to be nice to you.
Were you even home, dude? Oh no, I called her that day, man. You know what I mean?
And then like that, yeah, that's like the day, like
literally, like it was daylight, it was decent time, there was no problems.
Like that day she called.
I think she just spent the night with you for like 3 days.
Remember? And then the day she was like, "Let's go to Little Rock and go get a room and with a pool." Yeah. Then we pull up. What y'all doing in my apartment? Yeah. And then we see her car drive by with somebody else driving it. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, then like her birthday.
It looks like she's doing better.
Yeah.
I said those times she was going through some things. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to speak positive.
Like every time it looked like she doing better, then it sees some.
I see these. You did go through trauma. I experienced it as well. I was worried too because I got X'd out. You know what I'm saying? And I love my cousin. You know what I'm saying? But I see you were done wrong. She was wrong then. I don't know what's going on now. Like.
And then, like, you done had the child for months, and, like, I've been thinking the child dead, like...
Even if it 8 months, it just been recent, and it was steps within months, you still could...
Because it's been like she was okay.
Correct it. Just shut you up. Shut you the fuck up.
I mean, and
that's why I don't fuck with you, because I got my baby.
And the only reason I'm asking is because somebody told me that, right? It's not like I'm wishing death upon your child. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Somebody's.
My cousin and other people.
And plural.
And then he took me over some white people's house in Dalloway, and it was like, yeah. She was like,
Give
like,
me that
what?
Cup. Trying to throw it out in the can.
There's one right there if you need that.
No. Throw that empty. Like her lemonade.
Oh, I don't see that one.
Yes, we're not right away. Do you like shit?
And then, even like today, like you still drive past me, but act like I'm stalking you, and I didn't even know you had a child for at least 4 or 5 months. Right.
Nigga, but when I wanted to go pee, it's almost 1 o'clock.
So, at some point, you just gotta stop caring about people, because clearly they mean you know well.
If you love God.
Shit, I done prayed it all I can pray on this now.
He said, you're still supposed to care, but you're supposed to cut them off if they keep hurting you. But don't stop caring, if you love God.
And here's the thing, like, when you are not trying to do anything to somebody, but apparently they've already told people you trying to do stuff to them. And then people say, like, oh, it's a problem. She need this, she need that. She won't answer. I'm like, well, I don't, you know how she is. She do be a problem. She don't want to talk about shit. You got to force her to talk about shit.
At least she'll say, I need to talk about something.
Yeah.
She'll pull up and not talk about it.
Right.
At least she says that part. Now it's just nothing. If they're saying that about you, I wonder what was said about me.
And then here's the thing. Apparently, like, you out here doing whatever the fuck around people who really do drugs. I mean, you done seen niggas coming in and out her house just like I done seen niggas coming in and out her house. Okay, then. Like I said, it was a different dude the day before when I came over there. Okay, then another dude run out with a gun at me the next day. Okay, so, like, okay. Right. And you knew I was coming. To help you, because you said you wanted to move. I put my house up for sale for you and your child, and said wherever you want to go, you can put $100,000 down on a house.
Wow.
Down, like $250,000, $300,000 house. Put $100,000.
In the car.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I don't know until another conversation can come and be. It's like in the past, this is when bad timing. Cheyden is seen, available, whatever, with mama. So, and she does look thicker. She looks like she's better. Maybe something clicked and it helped her. I don't know. Like, people can change.
And then when I contacted her sister, like, first off, I didn't know she even had her back. I was leaning towards, like, do I just drop a gift off with the DHS people and they get it to her? Like, how do that go? I mean, I was really trying to do right by a child that I really missed. Like, I had a bond with that child. Like,
Yeah.
Even Chassity now. Like, I always try to be I know Chassity.
Say just wait.
So,
Pray up.
part of knowing Chassity is why I got so involved in Cheyden's life. You know what I mean? I try to be a positive, real male role
Cheyden's
model.
a little beautiful girl, though. Once you get to meet her, like, you know what I mean? She just automatically, you fall in love with her. She's a sweet little girl.
Yeah, like,
Sweet, intelligent little girl. You're going to fall in love with her, like, off top. She's a good little girl.
And I'm talking about like what years, like almost 2 years before me and Chassity were ever in a relationship. We were having family day, like when she was a baby, like.
You said y'all went out to eat and shit.
Yeah, we go out to eat like every Friday or Saturday night. I spend the night over there. Shit, when she was sleeping on the floor on Hazel Street, I was sleeping on the floor right there with her and the baby. And she wouldn't, I don't know. She don't like me giving her stuff.
People change. A lot could have happened. Something could have finally clicked. I don't know.
Whatever clicked, it don't seem like it clicked the right way. All the way. To like, you gonna hurt the people who, like, when your mama and daddy wouldn't take you in. Like, y'all don't know all this shit. Before she ended up with me, you do know she went some other places trying to stay.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Her mama wouldn't let her stay there.
Over there on the east.
Her daddy wouldn't let her stay there. All her sisters are kicked out. She was gonna stay with the Mexican or whoever the fuck the dude is in Dalloway to sell meth. With the 2-year-old at the trap house.
Was it Bando? He can pass as a Mexican.
No, it was a Mexican.
Oh, he can pass as a Mexican.
No, he can't. Like, not to me. I know Mexican. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. When your whole family...
You think that car wash work? Oh, it does.
I see people over there.
I see the spray. I ain't seen him in a long time. Bobby James tell him give me a free turkey leg.
He'd be there all the time. You just don't go to the... You just don't go.
True.
And yeah, it kind of pretty much fucks me up. Like a nigga going to rehab like the same day I talked to him, saw your child and went to go pick up your child before I even knew you had your child. He the one telling me you had your child 4-5 months ago. Right. The person going to rehab. People, you don't go to rehab unless you already own drugs, right? Okay then.
Or alcohol. But you got a problem.
Okay. And you had this man run at me with a gun saying I'm a kidnapper child I didn't even know you had. Then after that, my cousin and other people insinuate, and he outright said the little girl died in a car wreck. Like Chassity was like high, drunk something. Chassity hit something, and yeah.
You already been in multiple car wrecks, so.
Yeah, with Chassity. 2 back to back. With Chassity. 2 cars totaled of mine.
Yeah, you said head on too.
Both times. And each time.
High-speed chase and shit.
Each time taking.
That one made the news a little bit. I seen that one.
Each time, Chassity, it was somewhere Chassity wanted to go when we got hit.
Jesus.
Chassity wanted to get something to eat. We're going to 410. We going down Allison Street. Somebody hit us right in front of McDonald's.
They took off.
Yeah. Then the day it was snowing, she was in her car at the laundromat on Ohio Street, which I thought was strange. Yeah. She already had ordered a pizza, so I just went to go pick up the pizza and met her at the laundromat. And then she was like, let's go to the gas station. She didn't want to stop at the gas station right up the street. She wanted to go to the Valero by the mall. When we left the Valero at the mall, instead of going right back, she was like, go around like the 38th way. She's the one that said to go around this way. As soon as we go around the curve, somebody hit us head on. And then they talking about, yeah, nobody at fault. But somebody hit me head on.
Nobody at fault.
Nobody at fault. But somebody hit us head on the wrong side of the road.
Your car was fucked up. Total.
Yeah.
Cashed out.
My Escalade is total.
Cashed out.
Yeah. Total. Gone.
Nobody at fault.
Nobody at fault. And I got hit head on, and they were on the wrong side of the road.
Wow.
And then the police officer came up and was like, well, the woman hit us like her boyfriend, a firefighter. And then the fire department showed up before the police department. And he was like, the fire department already wrote a report.
Is it my coma?
I don't know. Then the fire department, like the guy with the police department said, the fire department already wrote the report and said nobody at fault because it's the fireman's girlfriend that hit you. He was like, you got insurance, so your insurance is gonna pay for your truck anyway, so don't be mad or nothing. Like, this is what the police told me. My dad heard this shit. This is like what the police said. Like, yeah, she was on the wrong side of the road, but nobody at fault because she the firefighter girlfriend. Huh?
Like I said.
Yeah.
Let's go positive, man.
Where is the positive? I'm trying to wait. And like, shit.
Let's make it up right now.
I done
Well,
tried.
I don't know how to answer that.
I done tried.
I said, let's make it up.
I done tried.
You want one of my crazy pills?
Shit.
Let's make it up.
I done tried to make this anyway.
I said,
positive.
let's make it up. Everybody do speed race over here?
Yeah, so I've been driving around worried about you and your child that you already had, that you told somebody I was trying to kidnap that I didn't even know that you had, that DHS told me was up for adoption, that I'm trying to contact you. Like, I don't know what happened and how it happened, but I'm going to get your child back for you. Like, you that good a friend to me. Like, but apparently I ain't shit to you. That, yeah, you just used me to make it look like you've been doing shit. You ain't had no job. Like, I've been taking care of you and your child.
Serious question. Are you recording?
Yup.
Delete it.
No.
We'll start over.
No, fuck it.
No.